When will the Otsutsuki members attack? Now, specifically, as you guys know, I'm talking about Momoshiki, Kinshiki, and the newly added Urashiki that's going to be appearing in this chunin exam as well. We can be expecting them to arrive probably in episode 62. That'll be my guess as of right now. Now, of course, the next episode, which is going to be episode 60, is going to air. It's going to feature Sarada versus Araya and also Shinki versus Mitsuki. A lot of people want to see those two fights because those two fights are supposedly going to be the best fights, or they're going to feature the best getting in the class. Obviously, Sada's overpowered. Araya has a lot of mysteries about him. We don't really know what he can do, but it looks like he tanks a lot of abilities. That's probably his ability, and hands down, the top two getting in the class, Shinki and Mitsuki, are going to go head to head. It would be a tragedy, and I'm saying this, it would be a tragedy if the Otsutsuki clan were to interrupt those two fights and we never get to see those two or those four characters go head to head and face off in the chunin exam. So I'm guessing they're probably not going to do that. A lot of people do want to see that, so the writers probably understand, like, hey, we can't just ignore that, or we can't just interrupt that. Episode 61, there's a huge possibility that the Otsutsuki clan would attack, but what I want to say is that I feel like that episode is going to be specifically about Shinki and what Shinki can do and his abilities, and also a lot of character development about Shinki. We did see a tiny bit of character development with Shinki before in episode 59, but it was just a tiny thing. I feel like it was about 30 seconds of a flashback of when Baara did end up meeting Shinki, but the whole episode is basically named of Shinki. The actual name of the episode is Iron Sand User Shinki, so I'm pretty sure the Otsutsuki clan probably won't interrupt that episode because it's going to be a huge character development episode for an extremely strong character named Shinki. Obviously, that basically tells us that Shinki is probably going to be an important character in Boruto, probably not going to be such important in this arc. He'll probably have another arc where he is featured. He'll probably have another arc where Boruto probably needs his help. That dynamic between Boruto and Shinki is probably going to have like a lot of reminiscent factors between the relationship with Baara and Naruto. They're basically bound to match. They're basically bound to have an amazing friendship, mainly because they're fathers and also everything that they went through. I feel like Boruto and Shinki, they have a lot in common, so they're probably going to end up being friends. But that's besides the point. I feel like the end of the chunin exam is going to end up being in episode 62, and at that episode, I feel like Boruto is probably going to be fighting, and Boruto is probably going to end up winning or something like that. Probably face off against another character like Shinki or Mitsuki. I have no idea who's going to be in the championship, but I feel like before the championship does take place, we are going to see the Otsutsuki clan and everybody else step in and basically destroy everything, basically destroy the chunin exam, and that's where we're going to see Naruto probably get abducted. When the Otsutsuki clan does attack, I project that Boruto will get his eye Dojutsu back. Boruto will have his Jougan pop up, and he will be seeing a lot of the Otsutsuki chakra just floating around. I feel like that's probably going to be a trigger for Boruto, the Otsutsuki chakra. If you guys don't remember, back when we first seen Toneri and Boruto basically had a dream. Toneri crept in his dream, and as soon as Boruto woke up, he had his Jougan activated. So I'm guessing Otsutsuki appearance or Otsutsuki clan chakra, it has a lot to do with Boruto's eye Dojutsu. So I'm guessing Boruto's eye Dojutsu will probably make a return. But I feel like that'll probably be the perfect episode, or that'll be the perfect time for the Otsutsuki clan to actually attack. I don't think that they're going to pretty much be dragging this out because, as you guys know, a lot of people have been commenting on this. The chunin exam is basically, it's going extremely faster than a lot of people would have thought. A lot of people thought that the chunin exam would probably be over around September, November, around that time, but it looks like the chunin exam arc might even be over around, I'd say, August, something like that, or at the end of August, and that's completely cool with me. If they're going to speed everything up and give us exactly what we want, hopefully, what I'm going to say is, hopefully, I feel like the Naruto and the Sasuke fight versus the Otsutsuki clan, that fight is probably going to take up a majority of this arc, and if they do span that fight out for, like, I don't know, like 2 months, it would be cool to me. It doesn't matter because a lot of people do want to see that. That's basically what everybody wants to see. Obviously, the chunin exam is going to be a very interesting thing. A lot of people do want to see that as well, but let's not kid ourselves. The main attraction to this arc is Momoshiki, Urashiki, and Kinshiki facing off against the two strongest shinobi in the world right now, which is Sasuke and Naruto. Now, there's one kind of side question that arises from this, and it's the question of if Boruto will eventually get caught using the scientific technologies by Naruto. Some of you guys might remember in the movie, Boruto was actually caught by Naruto. Naruto called him out, and he was caught by Naruto during the Shikadai fight, but it looks like Naruto didn't see it mainly because Boruto this time around didn't summon like 50 shadow clones. Boruto only summoned one extra shadow clone. Naruto kind of thought like, hey, yeah, that's a little bit believable. But the next time Boruto can obviously be caught using the scientific technologies would be in the next round when he does fight off against, I'm not completely sure who the next opponent is for Boruto, but it would be in that fight. What I'm really hoping for, and I feel like a lot of people are kind of hoping for, is that Boruto just puts down scientific technologies, because Boruto was feeling a little bit guilty in the last episode. Boruto was kind of feeling a little bit in a dark place, and Boruto really felt like, hey, he didn't really deserve that win, mainly because he cheated his best friend out of a win that he deserved. So I feel like Boruto might actually just put down scientific technology and say, hey, maybe I can do this by myself. A lot of people are hoping for that. I'm really hoping for that. I feel like Boruto, if he does end up putting the scientific technologies down, and if he does end up winning the tournament, or probably even putting up a good fight in the tournament, he'll gain a lot of his confidence, and he'll gain a lot of his respect from the Boruto fandom back, because a lot of people, they basically hate Boruto right now for using that scientific technologies. Of course, Boruto is going to learn his lesson in the future, no matter what, no matter if he gets caught or if he doesn't get caught, because I feel like Boruto, he does know what's right from wrong. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. My guess is that the Otsutsuki clan will appear in episode 62. They might appear later, they might appear earlier. Of course, I have no idea. The spoilers for episode 62 didn't necessarily release yet, or 61, so let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. But it's been your boy Baara, and we out.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.